यानी बस सचिकल आदाब, मैं आपको होस्ट जलाल आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर। आप सब देख रहे हैं सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी ऑन रेडियो सुरसागर इन कैलगरी। अगर आप एडमंटन में हैं तो रेडियो सुरसागर इन एडमंटन, या तो आप हमें फेसबुक पर देख रहे हैं गाइस। तो थैंक यू सो मच each one of you for joining us for the very special program for our local Calgary talent, local Ismaili artists. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. यहाँ पे बहुत से लोग देख रहे हैं. I can see there are so many people watching or commenting or they shared it. Thank you so much, every one of you. Thank you so much. You know, it's a great to have you here again on the screen. And of course, हमारे जो artists हैं, they are here with me. I'm just going to add them on it like in a second. लेकिन सबसे पहले my co-host Salma Jadhav ji is here as well. Hello, Salma ji. Yali Madad.
Yali Madad, everyone. How's everybody doing? Yali Madad Jalal, how are you?
Sugar, how are you?
Everything is okay?
Alhamdulillah, so far so good.
So I couldn't try just now because I was busy. So we'll try it next time.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I hope.
Okay, our guests are ready. Let them in first.
Yeah.
Here we go. Our one of my good friends, Salim, Punjani. Salim, Yali Madad.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good, thank you. Shukr. Thank you for giving us a chance to come on your shows. It's such an honor to be on it.
You are more than welcome. Yeah.
You know what, Salim, we will send you invoice so you can pay us later. That's okay.
Absolutely. I don't mind it at all. We all in for the same reason.
That's right.
Okay, let me bring Farzana. Yali Farzana, your mic is off.
Yali Madad, both of you.
Yeah. Yali Madad, how are you, Farzana?
Nice to see you. Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. You all are keeping well?
Everybody's well, thank you.
Good, that's nice to know.
And now then we have one more team member, Hussain, Virani. Hussain, Yali Madad.
Yali Madad Jalal, Yali Madad Salma, how are you?
Yali Madad, how are you?
Shukr Mawla. Thank you very much for having us on this show.
And again, it's our pleasure. And you all are well in your family. Everybody's fine.
Shukr. That's Mawla's rahmat. Thank you.
Yeah, Mawla's rahmat. That's right. Thank God for that. Yeah.
Okay, so nice to make it easy for everyone. So of course, we have 5 people on the same screen. So whoever we want to ask, so we will name them. ताकि बाकी जो सब है, they can mute their mic just to be on the safe side. Okay, so then it will this way कोई जो है echo नहीं होगा. So Salim, so we'll start with you, Salim. You know the one I was playing the videos.
Yes.
From the South Jamaat Khana. Did you get any goosebumps?
Every time you perform in Jamaat Khana, or especially in Jamaat Khana, you always have the goosebumps. Because you are in Mola's Jamaat Khana, you are in Mola's house, and you feel like you feel humble. You feel that you are a small qatra of a whole ocean, and you doing your part and imparting a little bit of singing, a little talent to the Jamaat, and for them to see the faces and the smile on their faces and the playing, and they're enjoying it. It's such a satisfaction to be in that hall and all the artists around us, and it's just amazing feeling. I mean, I can't describe it in words that how amazing it feels to be in that to play.
Yeah, definitely, that was really nice to hear that. We have had so many nice events and programs, and now can you imagine we are all doing it virtually, which we would have never thought of. Can you imagine? Yeah, but at least we can do that also.
That's right. And it volunteers, and start with you and Jalal Bhai. It's just amazing that how much time and energy just put into this, creating a program, and especially online, like you say, right now virtually. It's a lot of time and effort. So we thank you from bottom of our hearts, and thank you to both of you, and say such an incredible honor for us to be on it right now.
Anytime, Salim.
Okay, Farzana, what do you want to say? I know you were with us for the Kamal Taj show as well, and now you are here again. So how was your experience with the Kamal Taj?
Kamal Taj show was beyond amazing. Him and his brother are so very, very talented. honestly, it was such an honor to be able to perform with them. You learn a lot and you get a lot of wisdom from him because he is a very wise man, actually. And what was really lovely is that we all came together as a group, and we all kind of helped each other out, worked together, made sure that the show was a success. And that when you sing devotional music, that really gives you goosebumps, right?
Yeah.
And that really is fulfilling. And then you could even see how the Jamaat was singing along with us. And we had the words on the screen, and you could just see how much fun the Jamaat was having at this performance. So that really gives, I think it gives all of us a lot of satisfaction to see that when you're performing, the audience is really enjoying it. And that's what makes singing so much fun, when you see the audience participating and having fun.
That's so true. Yes, so true. Because you people worked really hard. You were all so disciplined and practicing. That made such a difference because, it was flawless. Everything went so smoothly and people felt good because it was so smooth regarding your singing, music. Everything was so done well.
Yeah, with your guidance, and both of you helped a lot to
we tried our best, but
I know
were the stars.
Your effort was just as much as ours. I know that.
Yeah, you were the stars. We were just trying to help you and support you, but you people were shining. I tell you that.
Yeah. And Hussain bhai, like you are new to Calgary. You just moved from Toronto. So do you still have a girlfriend back in Toronto, or they are here with you?
Oh gosh, shall I say I am blushing? But I tell you, it is absolutely amazing to actually move here, and the warmth that we have received from everyone here in Calgary, absolutely amazing. I tell you, I lived in Chicago for about 15 years, lived in Toronto for another 15 years, and my sister and my brother-in-law, they live here in Calgary, and that was the reason we moved here. And I'm telling you, I wish we had moved here a long time ago. Such an amazing Jamaat.
That's absolutely so nice. Yeah. So what were you doing in Toronto?
So I work for a software company. I work for Oracle. So professionally, I've been with them for over 13 years now, 12 years now. Aside from professional life, you need to have something that keeps you motivated and that keeps you going, right? And music obviously is the passion. And I'm so happy that I became part of the Zoom group, and really thank you to Altaz Ibrahim to bring me here and be able to sing along with both Salim and Farzana. So that's what I did in Toronto. Worked, and then I was part of the band at the downtown Jamaat Khana in Toronto. And when we moved here, got an opportunity to be part of the band. So very, very privileged. Thank you.
Great. That's so great. And you're enjoying it here?
Loving it. Every single moment.
Nice to know that. Yeah. We are very warm-hearted and welcoming people, aren't we, Salim and Farzana?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's an amazing feeling that I'm going to speak on behalf of Hussain. Such an incredible artist came. Oh my God! Such a humility. Working with him was such an honor, and I can tell you, I wish you would have come 15 years earlier. So.
Oh, nice, nice.
Thank you for your kind words.
I have to second that, Hussain.
Thank you, Farzana.
Have you done any show together here, all of you together?
Yes, this past one, the one at the South Khane, that was our first one together.
Other than you people have done any other shows together in Calgary?
No, that was the first one, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, there was another one in July when we actually met at the BMO. Remember? We all performed together. That was a big band. In fact, it was the United Band, right, Salim? Where all the other bands in Calgary got together.
Yeah.
We had artists from all of Calgary. And we have so many talent in Calgary. It's an amazing group of people that we work with. there were lots of people from the two bands, the major two bands that we have, and Ekcholek, which is led by, I always call him a fearless leader, Altaz Ibrahim, that puts in a lot of time and effort. I don't know where he gets the time and effort. I still have to figure it out. And then you got Farzana on the other side, the team of Bashir, and they're wonderful people. You work with them, and we put up a show that I don't think across Canada has ever been put up this show. This is the second time we did the United Band. First time we did it in Golden Jubilee, and then we did it for Diamond Jubilee. So this is an amazing opportunity that we got as an artist, a small artist, I say myself, speak for myself, is that to work with all this talent across Calgary, it was an amazing experiences. And then even the leadership of the Jamaat actually mentioned, saying that this has never been done before, that these many artists would be on the stage. And I think we had close to like 30 singers. You look at another 20 or 30 people behind the scenes working, and all the musicians, and all the people, and all the volunteers. It's an incredible honor.
Great, yeah.
How about Salim? Do you know Salma and Jalal? Do you know them?
No. What can I say, Jalal Bhai and you guys, you both are very incredible people. I got to know you personally. Of course, Jalal and I go back a long ways. We both work for Calgary Transit, and then Jalal decided that it's enough for him, and he's going to do something better. And I think he's doing better than what I can do for myself. Salmaji, I knew before long ago that I knew as a person, that I got to know you when we did the Kamal That show. What an incredible honor, and what to sing with a legendary singer, a legend of our times. It's an incredible honor, and I think you both, that this is a lifetime memory that will stay forever with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, guys, there are so many people are voting. I'm going to just name few of them if you don't mind. We have Abdul Ali, Neroz, Rashida, Majid, Kareem, Azmina, Lataji, Nisha, Salim. Then there's a Rosemin, Melissa, Zenobia, Tabrez, Uma, Yasir, Kareem Merji, Ali Bimji, Sefa Kunar, hello Sefa, Fatima, Rishma. A bunch of them are watching. Thank you everyone for watching our show for today with Salim, Hussain, and Farzana. So, okay, why don't we have one of the, because I know all of your singers, so maybe one of the track we can listen now. Hey, Salim bhai, is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, let's start. So guys, we'll listen from Salim. He's going to perform live for us. There we go.
Good.
So this the song is singers of Mukesh Bra, and it's an amazing movie. As soon as I say the name, you all will know that it's always stays in our hearts and our mind. The movie is the song is from the movie Kabhi Kabhi, 1976. Okay, so I'm gonna try and give a justice to the song we have loved forever. मैं पल तो पल का शायर हूँ, पल तो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल तो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल तो पल मेरी जवानी है। मैं पल तो पल का शायर हूँ, पल तो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल तो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल तो पल मेरी जवानी है। मैं पल तो पल का शायर हूँ। मुझसे पहले कितने शायर आए और आकर चले गए, कुछ आहें भरकर लौट गए, कुछ नगमे गाकर चले गए। वो भी एक पल का किस्सा थे, मैं भी एक पल का किस्सा हूँ, कल तुझसे जुदा हो जाऊंगा, वो आज पल दो पल का शायर हूँ, पल दो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल दो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल दो पल मेरी जवानी है। मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ। कल ओराएंगे नगमों की खिलती कलियां चुनने वाले, मुझसे बेहतर कहने वाले, तुमसे बेहतर सुनने वाले। कल कोई मुझको याद करे, क्यों कोई मुझको याद करे, मसरूफ ज़माना मेरे लिए क्यों वक्त अपना बर्बाद करे। मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ, पल दो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल दो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल दो पल मेरी जवानी है। मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ, पल दो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल दो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल दो पल मेरी जवानी है। मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ। शुक्रिया।
Okay, Salim, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think we. Okay.
What
No,
about
it was awesome. Thank you so much, Salim. Yes, we can hear you, Salma ji. So,
Okay,
Salim,
good. So who's
if
next?
I ask,
No. We enjoyed it so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
no, Salma ji, your phone is making noise
So who's
again.
going next? Again? No, but I don't know why. It shouldn't be making it. It's better?
Yes, it's better now. Yeah. Okay, Salim, I'll ask the same question to everyone, Salim, Farzana, and Hussain. Why don't you, if you can tell us about yourself, just as an intro, who's Salim, Farzana, and Hussain?
Sure. You want me to start or?
Yeah, Salim, you start. Yeah.
Okay, I will start. So, growing up, listening to all the artists, Kishore Kumar, Mohammad Rafi, Mukesh, all these people, these people that I grew up listening to them. And so I've always knew, my background is actually, I'm from India. And so when I came to Canada, these tunes are always in my mind all the time. And I've always listened to them. And then the opportunity arose in 2011. We had to do a show for Jamaat Khana. And so, of course, Farzana was there with another pair of Mandlis, and we were the other Mandli pair. And we put up a show, and so it was just for Jamaat, exactly what we're doing right now for Jamaats, and, consider that as, we can sing a little and we can have fun. That's how we started it. And then, of course, got an opportunity to work with Altaz from Ekchala group, the band. And the rest of the history, just comes to us in terms of, we love these songs and we love performing. So that's how my history started with this.
Nice. What about you, Farzana?
Yeah.
For me, my story is very similar. The story is very similar. I grew up in a house where we had Indian music playing all the time. Like, my father had Indian music nonstop, and sometimes on Sunday mornings I would try to sleep in, and at 9 o'clock there would be Indian music blaring, and I would get so angry, and I would say, "Why are you putting Indian music? I'm trying to sleep." But in hindsight, really, I learned all those songs because he had kept playing them all the time. So My dad has passed. It's almost 10 years, but it was like you said, 2011, soon after he passed, that we had to do this Jamaat Khana event for Mandlis, and we put on the show. And then ever since then, I've just been quite passionate about singing Indian music. I've always sang Ginans in Jamaat Khana, but now the Indian music, devotional, Bollywood songs, all of that, I'm just loving learning and singing it. I think in my family, I have a brother who sings, I have another sister who sings, and now even my son is working on becoming a hip hop artist. So I think there's music in our house, so it's great.
No, sugar, very nice.
And of course, Altaz, I think from
So good.
Altaz from Ekjalik has been instrumental because he really has paved the way for me, I would say. So I thank him from the bottom of my heart as well.
Yeah, nice. What about you, Hussain?
So for me, Jalal, I've always been more of a casual singer, right? Never been, singing professionally or anything. It actually started when I was in grade 6. So you know that back home or even here, right? When your homeroom teacher doesn't show up and you have a spare teacher, then you get to do a lot of different things, right? So I started singing in grade 6, just in the classroom, and that just continued. A good friend of mine, Irfan Kiani, back in Islamabad, Pakistan, Rawalpindi, Pakistan, actually supported me to continue to sing. So that's how my journey started back home, singing as a child. And then when I moved to Chicago, again, I've been lucky to be part of such an amazing group and artists that I became part of the band in Chicago, Ismaili band. I sang with them for a few years. When I moved to Toronto, again became part of the band there. So I feel so lucky that I was able to get an opportunity again. Thanks and kudos to Altaz to bring me part of the Joom band and sing along with Salim and with Farzana. So I'm so happy that I was able to continue that momentum. As I said, that you need something to keep you going aside from your professional life, right? So this is obviously, and I also wanted to give kudos to my wife. She has great ear for music, and she is my teacher. She is my guru, I tell you. So that's how I started, Jalal and Salma.
Good stuff. Yes, Samaji. No, we can't hear you. I think Salmaji's mic is mute. Anyway, so Salim, when I played that video, okay, Salmaji, can you hear me? No, you mute yourself. Okay, Salim, I was playing that video earlier with Salim Suleiman. It was the like in Portugal video when he said about the volunteerism, like thanks to all the volunteers. As you know, Diamond Jubilee time, how many volunteers we needed, especially Portugal. Like there were thousands of volunteers were there. So like just about the volunteerism, like what do you think? Like what do you want to say?
So for my personal experiences, and I became a volunteer at the age of 12. Official volunteer, because back in India we didn't have the junior volunteer corps and stuff like this. So you were helping out, and you learned mission class. We used to call them dharmic school. If anybody knows the word in Gujarati, and you used to go there and you learn all the stuff. But in an official capacity, I became a 12-year as a volunteer. Ever since I've been a volunteer myself, I would say it's in my blood. In terms of my families were always involved in volunteerism. So big part of my personal feelings about Ismailis and Ismailism is that it's based completely on seva. One of the things that there's a saying that service to human is service to God, and I truly believe in it. That if you wanna know about your life, you must serve others. You will see the difference in your own life. I've seen it myself, in my family. It's an incredible honor to be just serving. It doesn't have to be volunteer. Jamaat is know because of the volunteers. I'm talking about badge and non-badge volunteers. The whole basis of the religion is based on service, service, service. So my kudos to all the volunteers, being in Calgary involved, being volunteers, being a captain and up to an adjutant in Calgary, and I work with leadership, different styles and different leadership and different Jamaati members. And I have yet to find somebody in our Jamaat that when a person goes and asks and say, can you do that for us as a volunteer, or even, as being a volunteer, being an officer, being a captain, I go to Jamaat, and you would be surprised. You can go to an 80-year-old man or a woman and say, can you do this for us, for Jamaat? And I have yet to hear a no answer. I have not heard it. And it's been 38 years that I've been in Canada, and I have not heard an answer no, because they're always willing to do it. And that's the base. I'm incredibly proud to be an Ismaili and go up with the Jamaat Khana, and incredibly honored and shukrana to Mola that this is an opportunity given to a murid to better themselves, not better others, better yourself. Because when you serve others, you make yourself better. And I truly believe in those kind of spirit.
Yeah, yes, it was very well said, Salim.
Very well said.
Ji Salma ji.
Yeah, no, I wanted to say, so we have been into 3 months into this COVID thing. So just one by one, can you all tell what did you get out of it? Like what has this made difference in your lives?
Yeah, we can start with Farzana.
Yeah, I think for me, it has brought me back to the basics, right? We've been forced to, self-isolate, be in the house. And, it's really given me, usually before we're kind of go, we're running here, running there, doing this, doing that. And it has really brought me back to the basics and make you really realize what's most important. And that's, spending the time with the people that you love, your family, and spending that quality time with them. I think that for me, that's the one good part of COVID that I have gotten. I know there's many not so good parts of COVID, and we pray for everybody's health and safety. But for me, I think that's one of the good parts. We've been spending so much quality family time together, doing things that we wouldn't do ordinarily together. And I think that's what I've really enjoyed so far.
Hussain?
And really, I echo Farzana as well, right? In this time of pandemic, we think about separation as well, but on the other hand, there's a lot of connectivity as well. Connectivity with our family, with our friends. You look at volunteerism, you look at Friday night reflections and see not just, cities are coming together, provinces are coming together, nations are coming together. Internationally, we are coming together. I don't think that in the history of in our Ismaili history, we have been this close as we have been in the last 3 months, and being able to connect with each other, right? As I said, our families, our friends, all our Ismailis around the world. So I think, to me, we need to count our blessings, and it's a blessing that, we as an Ismaili community taken this as an opportunity to take advantage of it and come closer, right? Hazimam said that, we need to use this time as the trampoline, and I think that it's because of his blessings that we were truly able to, become part of this trampoline and get that jump and that height that we all needed.
Yes, very well said, Hussain. Very well said. So, Farzana, you are next on the deck. Are you ready for your sing?
I'm ready. Thank you.
Okay, let's do it, guys. Okay, Farzana is going to sing for us. Thank you so much. And I want to see lots of hearts, guys. Come on, share them up. I want to see lots of hearts and hearts. Okay, Farzana, it's all yours.
Okay, so the song that I'm going to sing is from a movie, Jab Jab Phul Khile. So you might not recognize the movie per se, but as soon as I start the song, I'm sure you'll recognize it. Sama hai pyar समा समा ये प्यार का किसी के इंतजार का दिल ना चुराने कहीं मेरा मौसम बहार का बसने लगे आँखों में कुछ ऐसे सपने बसने लगे आँखों में कुछ ऐसे सपने कोई बुलाए जैसे नैनों से अपने ये समा समा है ये प्यार का किसी के इंतजार का दिल ना चुरा ले कहीं मेरा मौसम बहार का ये समा समा है ये प्यार का किसी के इंतजार का दिल ना चुरा ले कहीं मेरा मौसम बहार का मिल के ख्यालों में अपने बलम से मिल के ख्यालों में अपने बलम से नींद गवाई अपनी मेरी कसम से ये समा समा है ये प्यार का किसी के इंतजार का दिल ना चुरा ले कहीं मेरा मौसम बहार का ये समा समा है ये प्यार का किसी के इंतजार का
Guys, thank you so much. Farzana, thank you so much. It was wonderful. A lot of hearts, a lot of comments. Thank you so much, everyone. There are so many comments are coming out. Then I'm, of course, I'm posting all the comments on it so you can see like who's commenting and what. There are people are watching from New York to like all over Canada to US, Pakistan, India as well. So that's great, great. Salma ji, aap kya bolti hai next?
No, it's been great to listen to you live. It's been a little while since we heard your voices.
Yeah.
No, so are you planning to do some more virtual programs? All three of you?
We could certainly do. I've been already approached by the seniors committee and say if we can do an outdoor show for them.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
waiting for it. Yeah, we're myself, Hussain, and Farzana. We are always ready to any time that it's very close to our heart that if we sing and they want to actually ask and say can you come and sing for us, and it's not incredible for them, and we are always ready. So we will be doing it some more in the future for sure.
Nice.
That would be so nice. Yeah, that'll be so great. Yeah. So you have any plans, like if this COVID continues for next 3 months, supposing, do you have any plans what you people want to do, how to entertain the audience? Have you made any plans?
I haven't made a plan actually. I'm thinking of converting my basement into a studio or something, so that I can.
What was that?
I said, I'm planning to put my basement into a studio that we can actually stay in the basement and 6 feet apart, minimum 6 feet apart, and still can perform together.
Great. That's
you know, and
nice.
we'll see how to relate. We're going to rely on your expertise, yours and Jalal Bhai's expertise, and to see how
our expertise.
How do
we are always there to support you, all of you. Anytime you need us, please let us know.
You and we work with Altaz and everybody else that to how to broadcast it, because we're not expert at broadcasting, so and you guys are incredible people that I'm sure you're anytime available for it, and call upon us and
anytime anybody wants help.
And I'm speaking on behalf of Hussain and Farzana, so
Yes, absolutely, that would be our pleasure.
Yeah, and there is a tracker going. Please contribute to AKDN Global Pandemic Relief Fund. So guys, if you can contribute, any amount, $2, $5, $10, whatever. So you can just go on their website and you can contribute to whatever you can do, because it will help the people in need, especially in the developing countries. So I, on behalf of everyone, request if you can contribute anything, I think that'll be huge for the people in need. So Salim, yes. So music.
No, I was saying.
Yes, please. You sing?
Hello.
Yes, Samaji.
Yeah, I was saying that we didn't have the World Partnership Walk this time.
Yes.
So this pandemic relief fund will be the great way of donating, and it is for the good cause. Whatever is happening, So I think people should be doing that. When there was no walk this time, I was just thinking about it only today that now we should donate in some way or the other. So this is a good way of doing it.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. So let me ask you, Salim, Farzana, and Hussain. As we heard, music, it's रूह की ग़िज़ा है. It's food like रूह की ग़िज़ा. So what do you get out of it? From music, what do you get out of it? We can start with you, Farzana.
I think music for me is therapy. Salim and I were talking, and we were saying, every day we sing a couple of songs as a relaxation, and we don't go a day without singing a song. And it just, for me, it's good for my mental well-being, I find. And then I think, when you're performing, the satisfaction you get out of seeing others enjoy the performance is very rewarding. So the more they enjoy, I think the better we sing also. Hussain?
To me, quite frankly, music gives you that divine connection, right? Whether it's reciting ginans or singing, performing, if you do it with your heart, with your soul, that I think that's a platform to get the connection. So that's the piece that I get by singing and by enjoying the music.
Yes, very well said. Very well said. Yes, Samaji.
Yeah, I was saying that like any other art or hobby, for anybody is really therapeutic, as Farzana said, and without singing or without doing that thing during the day, you feel kind of incomplete. So when I don't paint, I feel as if something is missing in my life. So this is like music is like that you want to sing, you want to play music, you feel complete when you have that thing with you. Isn't it right, Hussain and Salim and Farzana?
Exactly.
Absolutely, yes.
Music, what I say, music builds bridges. And when I say bridges, we're not talking about a physical bridge. We're talking about connection with people. When you sing, and I'll give you one example. Virani and we went for the show before the COVID to multi-generation housing unit. And we were singing over there, and all seniors are sitting there. And we were singing, and then one of the ma came forward and said, you guys just sang this song. My husband used to sing it for me. He's no longer in this world, but he used to sing it for me. Can you imagine how much of a satisfaction do you get? A ma getting up and telling you as singers that she had tears in her eyes and said, "This is my husband used to sing it for me." So this is a satisfaction. I feel connection with people. When I sing, I feel connected with people. And that's what makes it one of my passion, because I have two passions. One is cooking and one is singing. But everybody knows that when it comes to singing, I have no words. I'm always ready. I'm always ready to entertain in my own small way. I can impart some happiness to other people.
Yeah. So Hussain, it's your turn to sing now. Are you ready, my friend?
Absolutely, I'm ready. So I'm going to sing for all of you. Again, old is gold, as we say, and I saw a lot of comments that old is obviously gold. So this is a song, Hai Apna Dil To Avara. So get your virtual dandiyas out so that you can do virtual celebration. So here it comes.
I want to see some hearts, guys. Come on, let's see some hearts for Hussain.
है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। हसीनों ने बुलाया, गले से भी लगाया, बहुत समझाया, यही न समझा। हसीनों ने बुलाया, गले से भी लगाया, बहुत समझाया, यही न समझा। बहुत भोला है बेचारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। अजब है दीवाना, न घर न ठिकाना, फलक से जुदा। अजब है दीवाना, न घर न ठिकाना, ज़मीं से बेगाना, फलक से जुदा। ये एक टूटा हुआ तारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। जमाना देखा सारा, है सबका सहारा, ये दिल ही हमारा हुआ न किसी का। जमाना देखा सारा, है सबका सहारा, ये दिल ही हमारा हुआ न किसी का। सफर में है ये बंजारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा। है अपना दिल तो आवारा, न जाने किस पे आएगा।
Awesome. Super, Hussain.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice voice you have.
Thank you, Shukr.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it was nice to hear the old song. Old is gold, I tell you. Like whenever you hear the old songs, it's always nice to hear that music. It's
Indeed.
beautiful, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah. So what
One of the
sorry.
What I enjoy, quite frankly, is the Coke Studio, especially Coke Studio Pakistan. If you listen to some of the compositions and the remixes of the old songs, right?
Right.
It's just absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing. So that obviously, is something that I enjoy listening.
Yeah,
Nice.
great. That is so nice. Yeah.
So guys, these days the social media is so big now, so you can get the benefit from the social media like YouTube and Facebook and all other platforms we have. So do you guys use for your benefits at all, like this social media? I start with you, Salim.
You know what? No, I'm not a very social media person. I know you, how many times you bugged me to come on the show. It's been like 3-4 years now. So it's been, I'm not a very big social media fan. I'm just a fan of singing. I primarily perform in I do some private parties, but very, very few because, I want to work-life balance, and at the same time, I want to make sure that my family is looked after. I've got 3 kids and a wife, so it's nice to spend some time with them as well too. So I do it. I do it wholeheartedly with any charity shows or anything else. So that's pretty much I do. I'm not a social media person. I have to learn how to do things because it's not a thing for me. But I'm pretty sure with all your help and everything else, and my kids and everybody else's kids can help us out and spread the words.
Yeah. You, Farzana? So you are mute.
It's amazing how much information you can get through social media, right? So I go on social media every so often, not all the time, but I do go on every now and then, and that's how I learned about you, Jalal.
This social media has brought a lot of people together, right?
Yeah.
I think it has really, and especially who knew that this COVID is going to be there and we all will be connected through social media. It's a blessing for us.
Yeah, and
imagine people not meeting their grandchildren, grandparents, friends. So many people couldn't have met because if we didn't have this social media.
Yeah,
and it's a blessing right now.
It is. And, even for me, like we have relatives in Toronto who we don't generally talk to all the time, but we've been doing daily prayers with all the families from the whole families. And,
that's right.
We normally do that, but because of social media, we're able to do things like that.
It's a blessing. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, for sure.
So one of the things that, 2 things taught me about this COVID thing is one, what's important in your life. One is you didn't know how important your friends and family were.
Yeah.
And the second thing was the places of worships. Whether you Hindu, Sikh, Isai, whoever, doesn't matter who you are, you now realize that the places of worship is a place in your life. Because, and the family and social media plays a major part in it to bring everything together, and we're still missing it. But at least we're able to see it. We're able to talk to other people, and thanks to social media, that we could do that. But at the same time, of course, now you know what the important thing in your life is, that your friends, family, and places of worship. And we can't wait to go see them in person, but at least social media is helping us out in an incredible way.
Definitely, yeah. So look, see, we are listening to you. We are connected with you. How would we have done it, our radio show, without the social media?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I got a question for you.
So what I was also thinking, I also wanted to echo all of you, right? That we will have a new norm, right? We are building habits these days that will stay, right? There are going to be things that will go back to the traditional way of doing things, but we are building new habits. We will have a new norm, and being social media being the platform and the technology will certainly help keep us together. So I think that as long as we keep that in mind, that we keep the social media, we keep the technology to keep ourselves together.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Remember, we used to tell our kids that, we need to have less screen time, but now we are asking them, we need more screen time so that you can do more schoolwork now, right?
That's right. So can you imagine what this COVID has done?
Exactly. So as long as we have that balance, right, I think we have a lot of positive things to see and to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hussain, there is a comment here. Hussain, there is a comment here about your beard. What's up with this?
Yeah. I did not have that before. And you remember, Jalal, you were not able to find me on Facebook either because I did not have that beard, right? So this is just 6 weeks old, and I and thank you for the kind comments, everyone. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a request for you. Is that possible? We can just sing a couple of lines.
Sure, we can do a little bit of it. Actually,
Yeah.
When I looked at the comments, I said, okay, you know what, I'm going to have to do it because the request has come. So I'm just going to actually play the song and we'll put just a little bit of it so everybody gets a chance to do it. So
Sure.
कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए, मेरे ख्यालों के आंगन में कोई सपनों के दीप जलाए, कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए। कभी यूं ही जब हुई मोचल सांसें घर आई बैठे बैठे, जब यूं ही आंखें कभी मचल के यार से छल के, जुए कोई मुझे पर नजर लाए, कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए। Thank you.
That was
It was
great, Salim.
awesome. Wow.
It was
Okay,
great.
Farzana,
Yeah.
a request for you too, Farzana.
Yeah.
Yes, Ek Pyar Ka Nagma, sure.
Please. Yeah, there we go. Tara.
प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है। La 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 la, la 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 la। कुछ पाकर खोना है, कुछ खोकर पाना है। जीवन का मतलब तो आना न जाना है। दो पल के जीवन से एक उम्र चुरानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है।
It was great, Farzana.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. People were really enjoying it.
Thank you so much. Shukran.
Yeah.
You guys are singing on the spot. I think this is the true artist, who can deliver. I think this is great. Hussain, that's your turn. What do you want to, maybe the last from you?
Absolutely. So you know what I was saying earlier, that we need to count our blessings, right, in this challenging time. So I'll sing just a couple of lines without music,
Sure.
the song which is very dear and near to me. So here it comes.
Allahu, 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 Allahu। ये ज़मीं जब न थी, ये जहां जब न था, ये ज़मीं जब न थी, ये जहां जब न था, आसमां जब न थे, आसमां जब न था, चांद सूरज न थे, आसमां जब न था, राज़े हक भी किसी पर आया जब न था, राज़े हक भी किसी पर आया जब न था। जब न था कुछ यहाँ, जब न था कुछ यहाँ, था मगर तू ही तू। अल्लाहू अल्लाहू अल्लाहू, अल्लाहू अल्लाहू अल्लाहू, अल्लाहू अल्लाहू अल्लाहू, अल्लाहू अल्लाहू अल्लाहू।
Very nice.
Wow. Wow. Very nicely done. Very nicely.
Okay.
So nice to hear from you people, today, and talk to you, and we can do all these things virtually. It's amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. You really were great, all of you.
Thank you. Okay. Let's not forget to the cause, right, for AKBN, the Global Pandemic Relief Fund. Let's any amount that can be donated. No amount is too small, right? If everybody puts a little bit, it makes a lot. So it would be great to see everybody contribute.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Before I let you guys go, Salim, what do you want to say as the last message? Farzana just did. What about you and Hussain? Last message.
First of all, thank you on behalf of all three of us, Jalal Bhai and Salmaji, in an incredible honor. And thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to be on your show. I've heard so many good things about it. You would not believe it that how many people actually mention about both of you and enjoy your shows. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts, to both of you for doing such an incredible work, sharing your expertise, sharing happiness, and sharing hope. And we thank you for it. And you're also involved in this global pandemic relief fund. How incredible we are in this Russian society that we can actually see that what will happen to the third world countries where academia is working. When we have so much money here and we still worry about so many things, I think it's our duty to do at least a small part in helping academia to eradicate or to help people in the poorer countries. And they're working in those kind of environment with all volunteers working. Nobody gets paid, but they all are volunteer working there. I think it's incumbent upon us to help them, and we will sure do that. And I'm sure all the viewers and listeners will look at it and say, we need to do something about it. Sure, we need help here, but I think they are in dire strait, wish that we can help them. So I would urge on behalf of all of us, all three of us, to all our listeners and the general people seeing this show time and time again, please help us, help this academia to really fund so they can help other people around it.
Yeah.
On behalf of, I just want to say some few words for Farzana. She's an incredible artist, a very talented artist. I know how much sacrifice she makes, doing these programs and doing all the stuff. I've known her since 2011, and I can tell you that a huge thank you goes to her husband, Kherani, and the 3 kids that she has. So she's not somebody that doesn't have anything to do. So doing that, it's an incredible honor to sing with her, and she's always very committed to it, and you'll be surprised. I got to work with Hussain for the last show that we did, the 2 shows that we did, one at the South Jamaat Khana and the one for the Diamond Jubilee. What a dedicated individual. So we all have worked, we just moved here, and he was in and out. And we were practicing actually 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. That's incredible. And I saw such a commitment, and he's such a gentleman. And I thank you for sharing your knowledge, sharing your expertise, sharing your happiness with him and to Jamaat. And I thank you on behalf of everyone. I know we created a band, the June band, assisted by, of course, none other than Altaz Ibrahim, the lead for the band. We thank him for his expertise, his hand, and everything that he does for us is an incredible honor. And inshallah, we will flourish, bring happiness to the Jamaat and everyone, to the listeners. So thank you all very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Hussain, Farzana, and Salim. You are very incredible. It was great to hear you people and see you and talk to you after such a long time as of last year from Kamal Taj, and we're now seeing each other now. So keep up the good work. Keep on singing. Keep on practicing. There's no end to it. For any art, you keep on doing it. So that's the best way to just keep on going. All the best to you people. Yeah, take care. Keep safe and healthy.
Yes, Salmaji, before I let you guys go, I just want to thank a few people here. The one who helped us day and night whenever, we do the show. So there are a few people who are working behind the scene. And first of all, it's Riz Jadavji, because he's here on his group, Diamond Jubilee group. He's the, it's like our guru right now because we need him so we bug him so much. Then, of course, there is a Narmeen Jamal. She helps each and every time. Isha Devani, Lata Patel, Melissa. There are so many people who work and who help us spread the word about our show. And of course, thanks to all of you, like Salim, Farzana, and Hussain. And special thanks to our Altaz, who, so then we managed to get you guys together. And it's so much nice, a lot of people watched, a lot of people commented. So if you, when you go home or like from home, Maybe you can answer some, like some comments. It'll be nice. And the guys, do not forget to contribute to AKDN Global Pandemic Relief Fund. It's there. Like when you click on a link, it will go directly to AKDN, and you can donate, contribute. Any amount you want. So, I think that's it for now, Sumati.
And I just want to say something.
Yeah.
On June 6th, there is a National Arts Drive, and lots of artists are taking part. There are visual artists, the creative artists, musicians, and everybody. They are doing the art display and creation on their driveways on June 6th between 2 and 5. So I'll be posting it in the Facebook and Instagram. I'm also a part of it. So I'll be having my exhibition on my driveway on June 6th between 2 and 5. So anybody who's interested to drive by in your areas, lots of artists are taking part. So you can also do your show in your driveway, one of you guys. And it's a National Arts Drive Day, June 6th in Calgary between 2 and 5.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. And this AKDN, it's like the one who referred me. It was one of our good friends, Narmin Jamal. She was the one who kind of, make me note of this. And of course, we are trying to help as a team. Thanks again, Salim, Farzana, Hussain.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
We'll see you on Saturday next show, inshallah. Until then, Khuda Hafiz, Sasrikal Adab, and Madad.
Thank you very much for having us. Take care.
Anytime. Anytime.
Bye.